Alright. My camera. There. 3, 2, 1. Hello guys, Brandon Carey here, and today we are going to continue our adventures in the simulation with Prey Mooncrash. Making some steady progress. Alright, so we escaped through the shuttle. We get our objective. We've gotten 2 story objectives complete. We unlock the Custodian's objective. Which we, I should probably specify. When we last left off, we unlocked our last character, the Custodian, who is actually a highly trained spy and assassin sent to infiltrate the moon base and steal, TranStar secrets for the rival corporation named KASMA, which we, as the player, are working for, even though we're also in the simulation of simulating TranStar employees. And so we have a hacker and assassin here, who starts with a weapon that is stronger than a wrench, although it does sonic damage, so certain enemies are strong against it and weak against it, as opposed to the wrench, which does normal damage to all enemies. So if you look here, it also uses psi power. We'll get the advanced pistol, and we'll get several bullets to give us something to start with. And we are going to get the nav chip for the escape pod so that we don't have to find one ourselves. We're going to start with a buttload of neuromods to get a decent kit going for Claire here. Since we have the extra points to spend, we might as well make use of them. And I don't... we're not really using our psi powers too much here, so we can skip out on the chips for now and just worry about getting to the escape pods with Claire to unlock her story objective, which we should know how to do. We've done it already with the volunteer to start out. So it shouldn't be too much trouble to repeat what we've already done, even if the simulation is a little harder than it was before. Let us continue. Okay, so we've got new variables. Before we even get started, though, it's time to spend our neuromods. And we will be spending them on hacking to start out with. Because it actually is somewhat important that we make it to max level hacking eventually. So I want to hold on spending these 4 neuromods we have left right now and hope we obtain more in the middle of the run. We might not. If we don't, I'll spend them at the end of the run. But I'm hoping that we do. We've completed on the KASMA, which means we got more points to spend, so we'll probably spend on more neuromods later. Because the mods are permanent progress, they can to some degree afford to force you to acquire them for progress, since once you attain them, you can't lose them. And to do some of the final tasks, I am aware that it is necessary to have max level repair and for Joan, and max level hacking for Claire. So we will endeavor to get at least those two before anything else. Because those two are required. We don't have a choice. We need max level hacking and max level repair. And the reason why should become clear later. For now, though... Okay... This is a bit of a bummer. I think these machines resist our psionic weapon, which is fine. We have a pistol. Hey, I know that reference. System shock. Oh, lovely. We're about to get irradiated, so... have fun.
Warning. Radiation poisoning detected. Seek medical attention.
Gotta remember where the escape pods are to actually continue. I need you to move. All right. We get a chance to take a look and try to remember where the escape pods were. I think they are due west of here. And this should be true north. Which means those are the escape pods. Of course, it's intact. Why wouldn't it be intact? Alright, at least it has power.
Type in material.
I'm pretty sure escape pods are here.
Warning. One escape pod remaining.
It's fine.
Please evacuate in an orderly fashion.
We only need the one. We have the escape chip, so it won't go to waste. Alright, what Typhon is left? Telepath.
No Typhon detected.
Alright. And since we're not gonna... Since these neuromods will go to waste if we don't use them, let's improve our mobility. And I'm going to actually summon the Mule.
Placeholder.
Oh, there were 2 neuromods in the Mule. Shit, I forgot. I don't think I need anything else, so we'll just let you keep all
Opening.
that. And unsummon you. Let me open this pod. And start the navigation piece. And we are good to go. And that should allow us to do Claire's story mission when we next try to play as her in our next run. And we continue. Don't have any reason to play as Joan except to dump our neuromods into her to boost her repair skill. But we do have a story mission that we can start with Riley. So let's give Riley a chance. We're going to keep the neuromods that we have in our inventory on the bot so that we can feed them to Joan. I don't have reason to buy anything new since we already have such a kit in the Mule bot already. The Mule bot is very helpful. For this reason, you can save money by just dumping your inventory between runs and letting your future characters use what you bought for the first character. It doesn't necessitate you actually doing that, as in, like, if your character dies and you didn't put your inventory in there, it's lost forever. But, oh well. Things happen. So let us begin by summoning the Mule. Get out the pistol and the wrench, first aid kit, ammo, don't see any shot. Okay, I do see shotgun slugs, so we can take out the shotgun. This might be a good enough start. And we're going to leave, like I said, we're going to leave the Nero mods here. Because if we get any further ones, we want to dump them onto the Mule to give to Joan later. Because Joan needs repair.
Ouch.
And we're going to unsummon you. And we're going to focus on the memory marker, which is here in the crater. Riley is fragile, but she has a lot of psionic powers, which does make her a decent fighter, despite her frailness. Marker's in the command tower. That is fine. We'll just run there. Fuck the moon shark. I have better luck just running past it anyway. Just like that. And everything here should be dead already. And this is where her memory starts. Use.
Hey, Riley. It's Noel Benson. I think we're...
Ah, Benson. You're new, aren't you?
Well,
Of course you are. Your shuttle arrived on December 3rd, a transfer from our North office. Before that, you worked as an adjunct on various unremarkable grant projects, none of which entitles you to address me in such a familiar way.
I didn't mean...
It's Madam Director or Dr. Yu. Choose one.
Yes, Director, you. Please forgive me.
Now, what do you have for me?
I just wanted to report that the crater towers are ready for a full-scale test.
Did you solve the power supply?
Yes. Well, nearly so. The control modules burn out after each activation, but the results are positive. All the Typhon in the vicinity are completely destroyed, all at once.
What about human subjects with Typhon-based neuromods?
We ran several tests on P00. Once the subject had more than a few neuromods installed, they were destroyed. Same as the Typhon.
Good work, Dr. Benson. I want to activate the towers myself for the full-scale test.
Yes, Madam Director. I believe Dr. Boyle is on her way right now with the control modules. That's strange. Dr. Boyle? Claudette? Oh, hello. No, wait!
I have a control module here.
Okay. Log on.
And the objective is to find control modules, which I can just steal. Put them back if we need them. Get radiation poisoning. And now, thanks to Riley Yu, we are aware on how to kill every single Typhon. All the Typhon
Warning. Radiation poisoning detected. Seek medical attention.
all of the Typhon who are now on this in the middle of this station are dead. None of them are left. So we can basically now crawl around here. Even the Moonshark is dead. So now we can walk across this area completely free. I don't know if that will change when we reset the corruption level, but that is a pretty easy story mission to do with Dr. Yu. I guess the reason why her mission is pretty simple is because you get a lot of story just from her canonical escape attempt, which we know is uploading their consciousness to the operator. Oh, I'm limping because of my radiation poisoning. Although honestly, it doesn't matter if we escape or not at this point. We've done what we needed to. You achieved our goal. Telepath here. Hold on.
Sawadee krap.
Where is the disruptor? Beautiful. Disruptor is also a stun gun. We should clear out this little herd here. Which will leave me free to confront the big guy up there. Oh no, there's still one more. Well, guess he's mad. Now there are neuromods here. There usually are. Skeletal repair kit is nice, but it's not anti-rads. Well, I think we are going to escape with Riley, and you're gonna. And this, you were already seeing the run kind of come together, but this is like kind of how it works in the finale, where you are real quick, like snap, 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 getting escapes in a row. Really, the challenge is arranging a couple of the harder escapes. I actually think we need to do this per se. We can just grit right to it. I think the radiation poisoning is reducing my stamina. You already have the research we needed for this earlier, so we can just...
Before you launch that operator, I need you to take one last precaution. You have the emulation tech Morgan was tinkering with. Use it. Copy yourself. I know it seems morbid. We can't shrink from the reality that you might not make it off the moon. This will ensure at least something is left of our family.
All right.
No one else is equipped to deal with what's coming. I'm putting Talos 1 in the dark after this. You won't be able to reach me. Hopefully, we'll see each other Earthside. Goodbye, cousin.
Would hope that Alex didn't know that the procedure to upload your consciousness resulted in the death of the person who did it.
Starting procedure. Personality capture and emulation. Source, Riley U. Pythian's facility.
Of course, it's hard to tell because
Maneuver 465.
of the dystopian nature of the world that Prey the Prey envisions.
Capture and transfer complete. Additional instructions.
I would like to
found.
believe
Starting
that
procedure.
Alex didn't know, but it's entirely possible he did.
Destroying source subject.
I'm also like slightly it also. I know, like, because Morgan U is the pun on more than you. At least I assume that's the case. But hearing the phrase "erase you" .bat is still mildly terrifying. It's a lot of points we just got. Oh yeah, because we got that many. We got an extra escape for a single run. When you do multiple escapes in one run, you get more bonus points for doing the escape. We got some points for killing the moon shark.
Basilisk to Module 13. I'm just checking the oxygen levels since the impact. Can you please run a diagnostic on the scrubbers? There should be a workstation. I'm powering it up now. It's self-explanatory. Basilisk out.
Alright. This must... Oh, she's helping us. Because she agreed to last time we had this out of simulation experience. Everyone is being used by corporation in this world. It's a little real. It's pretty real. It's kind of funny that we are being used by corporation to spy on the corporation who is just using their employees as tools and doesn't treat them as people. Like Riley, the way you saw how she responded to that one employee, you can tell she is also not a great person. Now, view progress. 22 out of 27 orders. We've got 2 story objectives left. We got to discover the last escape route as well. And then do the final run where everyone escapes in one run. We need to do the volunteer at the men portal to unlock their story objectives, so that'll be a while before we get that. Well, no, it might not be as long as I think, because we are in a position where we can start to work towards unlocking it. We just need to be... Well, we need... That's what we need to repair in the hack for I was telling you about earlier, so... There should be enough neuromods on Joan. I don't know what repair needs. Is there a way for me to view his skill tree from this menu? I would love this. Like, I see the tree here, but I'd love to know how many neuromods I need. But I can't do that until I'm in the simulation. Well, I have enough spare inventory slots, so I'm just gonna give her some more 9mm bullets because those are always helpful. And we already have enough other items on the Mule droid. We're probably going to get to level 5 before we actually finish, because we don't have any. Our objective right now is to discover the Mimic Portal. So I think I remember where it is, but I have to actually go there and check. Because if we can use that... Okay, the Nightmare is now... Nightmare in Faster Corruption. That's fine. Wait, first off... No, not Turret Companion. Operator Companion. In my 6 neuromods, plus the extra pistol ammo, auto sort, and unsummon. Now let's see, can I afford repair 2? Not repair 3. I need 6 more neuromods for repair 3. I need a total of 8. So we might need a real big infusion of neuromods before we can actually do the Mimic Portal. I need 8 for Joan. I think I need 14. No, 15, I think, for Claire. That's a lot of neuromods. It's a lot of sim points to spend on neuromods. Hopefully, we can find enough on this run, but I am not holding my breath on that because that's a lot, even for Joan, or even at this level of corruption to obtain. I'm gonna get the wrench and throw the old wrench away. And pistol, our power is going to be the turret companion. Hopefully the Moonshark is still dead, because we did do a corruption level increase in the time since. What is that arrow pointing to? I don't need the mass driver. We need to go to the labs. Please say the Moonshark is still dead, because I really don't want to deal with him right now.
Direct sensor report. Positive.
Oh, the barrier's up. Oh, Moonshark is here. Fuck. It respawned.
Searching for material to impurities detected.
What is going on?
No materials. Materials found. Sensor report. Positive. Materials found.
Oh, please
Materials
say
found.
I still have my disruptor here. I'm gonna need it. Say 20.
Typhon material detected.
Jesus H. Christ on the cross. That was intense. I'm fairly sure the McPro's in the labs. But I have to find it and double check what the requirements are. Because at this point, the portal is the thing that I had to plan the rest of my runs around. And this was the case back when I played this game the first time, too. This was the last escape route I figured out. Because it's kind of out of the way compared to the other escape routes. Volunteer containment, and this is the labs. Dive containment is going to be useful right now. Alright. And that takes care of one problem. I want to try to go for the R&D labs. See if what I'm looking for is in here. Typhon Sciences. That's a lot of points I'm getting. I believe this. This is where if you don't have the cutter from Claire, you would get your first cutter. He's elite level 2. Here is the Mimic Portal. Alright. See, we need level 4 hacking for this, which is why Claire is necessary. We need to prepare level 3. What's my repair level currently? Yeah. See this requires max level repair and max level hacking before you do it. So, oh, here's the anti-rads, which we can use for the mass driver. But alas, as we are still in the process of getting to that point, we do not have the skills necessary to do this yet. We will have to build ourselves up to the point where we can actually get all of our let's see, what was this again? Moonworks. Where we can get the hacking up to... Oh, I don't need to go to the escape pods, I need to go to the tram. Tram is my objective right now. So we need to get up top so that we can...
This is a security reminder. Siphon gates are essential to the safety of every crew member. If you find an active gate, please contact security immediately. Do not engage the bypass without proper authorization.
Warning, suit integrity damaged.
A first aid kit. I'm gonna take it. Takes care of the telepath. I don't know what saw me. Poltergeist, of course. Okay, the control panel. Good, so we can go to Tram, or the Moonworks. Hopefully. Nope. Oh, shit. We're gonna have to go to the Moonworks on foot. It's gonna be last that long. How many neuromods did we just pick up? Still not enough. If we get close to max level corruption, we'll just spend those neuromods. I'd like to see if we can get the last ones that we need before I commit to spending those neuromods. So I really don't want to if I can avoid it. Also depends on if we can safely get past the creature, or the moon shark. Oh, that's a fight. Oh, you're trapped there, so you can't actually get me. Notice there's fewer mimics than there used to be. But that's all fine by me. The turret is doing most of my actual work for me right now. I wonder if I can sneak through the command zone. Or the command central. To get where I want to go. Because what I want to do is at least escape with the tram. To get some bonus escape points. That we can use to buy neuromods for Claire and Joan. That's what I want right now, is just to accumulate some more points. I can also probably repair my suit. This will be a good sneak around. Or not. I forgot this place was barricaded. So I guess we, alternative is just to start killing things. With what little time we have left in the simulation, because we're up almost at max corruption. It's not the most interesting way of finishing a run, but I suppose it is a way to wrap up a run.
Violation. Gate reactivation in 3, 2, 1. Typhon material detected.
Sensor alert.
Gate reactivation in 3, 2, 1. Typhon material detected.
I don't think I'm going to be neuromods during this run, so I might as well spend these 4 while I still have them. I guess I'm getting the suit mod because I want to spend all 4. And we're just gonna run and come what
Sensor
may.
alert. Irregularity is detected.
I will be okay if this run ends in failure because we've done a lot. Yeah, that's the moon shark. We're gonna get spotted. That's fine. No power going through here, so it should be just a straight shot. Don't think we'll have enough time to actually play as a final character, even if we do escape, so... This will be the end of this particular one, in which we've completed a lot.
Warning. Power failure detected. Auxiliary power enabled until further notice.
I don't think we're gonna actually be able to make it, but I do at least have to try. Even if the run ends in failure, I have to give it a shot.
Recycler core online.
Oh, I have...
Ready. Ouch.
Did I not bring any food? Is this all drink? Oh my god, I'm an idiot. Well, we lost some points. A lot of points. It's fine though. That's drinks. I need food. More drinks, but none of these are food. Well, that's one food. Two food. Extra points. Nah, we're too far. We're too late. Let's give you extra points killing something before the simulation corrupts. Don't think I've ever actually seen this reach level 5 before. Or if I did, I don't remember it. So I'm pretty sure once we reach this point, the simulation is over. Yeah. Oh, we're still going. Okay, so there is another level. This next one will probably end up being the end if we don't finish. What you running for?
Warning. Fire hazards detected.
One more food item, I think. Let's see what we can make, if we can make do with what we got. I can't believe I'm going to be undone because I forgot one. Oh! There we go. That's the last one. Alright, now we just need to get to the top of the mass driver. Which means we need power to the mass driver. And that would require... Oh, that would require me going back to Central Command. And
Harvesting.
turning the power on. By rerouting the control modules. Because I can't just climb up there. You know? This run is over.
Burn trauma detected. Qualified engineer pursuit integrity.
This run is over. That is not worth my time even considering doing. And frankly, it's not even worth playing as you right now. So we're going to reset the simulation. I go to my orders. We've got... We're at the home stretch of this. Complete the volunteer story objective, the custodian story objective, and then do the portal and the final escape. We're very close to wrapping up Prey Mooncrash. Since we have her, and we need her hacking anyway, let's start with Claire. Give her an advanced pistol, a couple of bullets. And see if I can afford 15 arrow mods. I can. And the escape chip so that she can use so that she can use the escape pod. Hey, Wyvern! I'd hydrate, but I finished my water a little earlier. These neuromods I can afford. It's taking me dry, but it's worth it if it gets us to the end game. So let's see if we can make this the all-in-one run, but first we have to actually do her story mission. It's worth that investment either way, because we do need to at least put these points into her so that she can be ready for the final run.
Warning.
First thing to do... Oh, I got one more than I needed. Oh well. Well, and now I need 8 for Joan.
Due to a ventilation
Hazardous atmosphere conditions.
gas storm
I don't need that wrench, because I have a psionic blade.
apparatus and remain indoors until the issue is resolved.
Getting some early drops will help. Also, Claire moves that fucking clip. Alright. I see you, Big Ugly. But I cannot run you. I am on a bit of a clock here. If I want to make this the run, which it probably isn't going to be because the story objective takes priority. But if this was the run, then I would have to be on a bit of a time crunch.
Warning. Flooding and electrical damage detected.
I'm going to try to ignore that cystoid nest because it's not worth starting the fight. It's a first aid kit. That's worth taking. And switch to our psionic cutter. Oh, the story mission starts in the office.
Reactor ignition.
Let's get rid of this phantom here. Alright. Now for the objective. Alright. The fact that this is damages their psionics also really helps in these fights against phantoms.
Initiate vacuum.
Alright. Takes care of that. We need to watch out to make sure we have enough food and drink for our later friends. Actually, it's okay that we have extra neuromonsters. We can give them to Joan.
Opening. Log on.
And once Joan has her massive repair, we are in the clear. Oh, fuck off! Seriously? Well, I guess we're rerouting power.
Initiate vacuum.
I guess we're gonna reroute the power. This story is not going to be a problem. Well, we're going to be a problem again once we come back here, so there's no point in taking care of it right now. Let's just keep going. We need to reroute power to Moonworks.
Hazardous atmosphere conditions.
Experiencing dust storm conditions. Please secure a breathing apparatus and remain indoors until the issue is resolved.
Alright, back to the command center. Hazards are here. No radiation, but there's a poltergeist. I can't deal with that right now. Kranix, don't need you. Moonworks, I need you. So, rerouting power means we can now go to Moonworks. And get this show on the road. We do have our disruptor. That'll help us get past the field, even though there are... Although there were Typhon, because we disrupted the barrier, we were able to get past. That's why having a disruptor helps, especially in these higher level runs. Also notice that the corruption is spreading much faster, so we have to, like, the clock is actually ticking. There's only so many delay loops that you can find in a given run, so you have to work with the time you have.
Damage detected.
Fortunately, like, that's compounded by the fact that once you know the run, you can move faster. These phantoms are kind of be back. That's fine.
New Hectare assignment requested. Waiting.
Where'd you go? I have my access key to my secret lair. Oh, we can make delay loops. That's going to be a great help when we actually get to the finale. That's sparkling wine. That's not useful, but it can be...
Claire, this is Basilisk. Orbital intercept M13 tells us there is elevated activity on all Trans-Star security channels. We think you've been compromised. We need you to destroy all evidence of your operations. I'll contact you soon with further instructions. Basilisk out.
Alright. Clean sweep. I'm gonna get rid of all the escape objectives. And just focus on this. Oh, the transponder's already in the room. Alright, KASMA transponder. You gotta throw it in a recycler. Gotcha. The recycler. Well, just gonna let you go, my dude. But
Status check. Control module. Nominal.
I'll let you go, dude, but I cannot if I want to get out of here. You need to die. Recycler right here. No, we'll hack it. Oh, this is our first hacking minigame in the DLC. Hack complete. Recycler charge right here. Cycle the transponder and transfer all junk. And the next objective. Okay, there is a listening device, and okay, now we have the crew annex. Okay, so I have to restart power again. Golly gee. Golly gee. Need these drinks. Hopefully we can get some more food. Part of this is practice for the final run. Although...
Warning. Flooding and
Regular
electrical
sensors
damage
online.
detected.
Although it might be worth it. Like I should just focus on this objective. 'Cause I'm not gonna get the all-in-one in this run. If I'm lucky, I will have enough to give Joan repair, and that'll be everything. Because the timer is going quite quickly. in this finale.
Hazardous atmosphere conditions.
Experiencing death-borne conditions. Please secure a breathing apparatus and remain indoors until the issue is...
We gotta go to the command tower anyway, so
Reactivation.
this is fine. Moonshark is gonna be a threat, but we already knew that. We expected it, anticipated it, and we're gonna work around it. Alright, poltergeist down. And our last objective in the crew annex, so divert power to that. Divert power to that. Go up and get this listening device. Oh wow, how do I get up on the roof? It's gotta be, okay. It's not on the roof, it's right here. Claire
never
is
seen this?
agile.
No. First time. Am I that obvious?
Don't worry, we're safe up here. The volunteer will come in first, right over there,
We'll put these...
followed by the Typhon, which this week is, Typhon Anthrophantasmus.
Put these neuromods in here for Claire. I had... No, were those side hypos I got? Okay, here, neuromods. Put those in here for...
Is
not
there
for Claire,
any risk of an
for
outbreak?
Joan.
Nah, the Typhon gates keep everything locked down.
But what about the voltaic kind? Wouldn't an EMP disrupt the...
Oh, we don't let those into the crater. That would be a disaster.
It's just a little surreal, you know? Being here on the moon, under a dome, aliens, people with psychic abilities.
Yep, it's like it's not even real.
That is literally what I just said.
I know. I'm just messing with you. Ready?
That's cute. It's cute that they're having fun with the war crimes they're doing against prisoners. Not the war crimes, the crimes against humanity. That's the word. That's the right term. Not war crimes. There's no war going on. Crimes against humanity. That's what we would call them. And the second listener device. Of course, it's up there, which means so are we.
Gate reactivation. No Typhon detected.
Another thing we're gonna do a little platforming to get to. Alright, so I know how we get up there. A little bit of platforming. Oh, you Probably this one, actually. I'm up on this side. Alright, so where are you? What the hell? Oh, you're probably in the ventilation. We're in the upper level.
Warning, suit integrity damaged.
Oh, that's Alex's room. Of course. That's where you put a listener device. That's okay. We don't. A lot of mimics. Alright, and that's a hack.
You wanted to see me?
Ah, yes. Officer Bhatia. Come in. You have a son in the AIL, is that right?
Yes, sir. That's right.
You must be proud of him.
I am.
Maybe we can find a place for him on the TranStar security team one day, hmm?
I'm sure he'd be honored. Was there something you needed?
Straight to it. I like that about you, VJ. Here. What would you make of this?
This is... It's a surveillance device.
And?
It's one of ours. Did you get this from security?
No. I found it here. In my room.
Sir, I have never given an order
VJ.
to...
I don't suspect you. I wouldn't have called you in if I did.
Uh-oh.
But maybe another member of your team? Perhaps acting on someone else's orders.
I trust my people. I can't imagine any of them doing this.
That's the problem, isn't it?
Sir?
We imagine too little. Picture what it would take for one of your men to betray you. How they would do it. Why? Imagine if you failed to detect them. Then imagine my disappointment.
I'll get to the bottom of this, Mr. Yu. You have my word.
I'm sure you will. That's all, Officer Bhatia. You can leave that here with me.
Alright, we have to destroy these listener devices. That's fine. There's a mimic here. Fine. Looking for supplies. I know there's a recycling device nearby. I just need to find it. Residential area. Oh, of course. It's right by the exit. I know where it is. Of course. How did I forget? Pop these med kits.
Infected. Seek medical attention.
In that fight. Thermal mimic. Alright, and Cycle these.
All right, Claire. We've learned that Director Yu is planning to duplicate her personality onto an operator using TranStar's emulation tech.
Oh my god.
OC is fairly certain she'll launch the operator as an emergency measure afterwards. We need you to hide your command key on that operator. Your key has a few programs that will hijack the emulation process and make the experience terminal. It'll look like an accident. And then, when the operator launches, we'll scoop it up. We're still working on an exit strategy for you. I'm sorry. Everyone is scrambling up here. We've lost contact with our assets on Talas 1. I'm sure things aren't much better on the moon. Good luck.
We need to head to the tram station. Whew, that was scary. So we can go to the labs, and that should be a safe destination. Safer! Safer! Nowhere here is really safe at this level of corruption. Eat the food. Just eat the damn food. Ready for a fight. Machines are fine. I can deal with machines. Oh. The bridge is out. That's fine. Because we have our objective right here. We can just platform above and implant the command key.
Claire, I'm very sorry. OC is... They're saying they can't dedicate any assets for dust-off, and there's just nothing I can do. I'm sorry. You're on your own. Basilisk out.
So escape from the labs. That's fine.
No contact.
We'll just escape through the shuttle, because I do have the neuromod if I need to for the training. Okay.
Warning. Vital signs critical.
Well, we did complete our story objective, though. So... That should be enough to give Joan the repair skill she needs. And at that point, all we have to do at this point is rearrange our schedule. Oh, fuck. I didn't actually buy the neuromods. Well, that's okay. At the end of the world. It's not a great scenario, though. Could be worse. It could be way better.
Gate reactivation in 3, 2, 1. Typhon material detected. No time.
Burn trauma detected. Seek medical attention.
Mm-hmm. Well, alright, we do have a hope in that if we accumulate enough escape points, it won't matter. We can just buy the neuromods we need. Speaking of, let's summon
Testing.
our mule.
Log on.
You have a gun with me. Just cleared all my guns. Might as well let these neuromods get used by somebody who's not stupid.
Opening.
Oh, I'm kicking myself a little bit because I should have known better. But, you know what they say about haste? It makes you pee your pants. Yeah, that was expected. I do have the neuromods on you, so at this point, if I die, that's acceptable. I can't believe that worked. That probably shouldn't have worked. Yep, clear out all the supplies. That's right, I believe I have a pilot's license with, Yeah, I have piloting. Which means I can actually just get an escape in.
Ready.
And just dump all of this from my future self.
Okay.
And dismiss.
Log on.
Get at least 1 point for escaping. Let's use our volunteer, because we're going to need him to be trained up when we eventually go for the finale. And we might as well use the neuromods while we have them, since we can't use them with Joan anymore. She's escaped.
Warning. Due to event
Hazardous atmosphere conditions.
experiencing dust storm conditions, please secure a breathing apparatus
And we will put the neuromods on. And increase his psionic power.
doors until the issue is resolved.
He will connect kinetic blast. And try to get some points. Which does beg the question, which escape should we go for? Which escape do we go for? Time to run. Alright, takes care of that. This terminal should still be working. So, Crater Pod is working perfectly. It's not even busted. So we can use that for a couple of extra points. Might even be able to do Riley use escape attempt with the time we have left.
Gate reactivation.
Not sure about Badia though.
Recycler core.
And according to the terminal, this pod is just working, so we should be able to just leave. You know, assuming no interference from mimics, which might happen.
Warning.
And if it does, that's okay. We'll deal with it. One mimic. Telepath. We have a pistol. Should be able to finish him off with our Psycho Shock. Perfect. There should be no issues at all with this escape pod.
Neat.
I'm going to use the delay loop before we head out.
Goodbye.
Use the delay loop. What?
Error. The navigation chip in this escape pod is damaged. Please contact engineering for a replacement.
Oh, you piece of shit. You lied to me. You said it was all good. Well, where is the fabricator? Well, gonna be a tight fight. Or tight timing, I should say. If there's enough material.
Gate reactivation in 3, 2.
We have enough material left over to make an escape pod chip. If not, we will have to scrounge for one. Or for material. A delay loop helps. What do we need? Escape pod navigation chip. Alright, let's see if we can actually scrounge that up. Alright, and that will allow us to craft the escape pod chip. Well, I've actually done some good old-fashioned crafting in one of these. Usually I just end up buying them with my points. Gotta run. Hurry! Yeah, got it. You're gonna make it in time. Alright, so with all this taken care of, now dump all this.
Got it.
Unsummon you. Oh. Hope I actually kept my chip. Now go away. And that is another escape. I think we can probably do Riley Hughes real quick. It is good to know that the termination was not Alex's idea. It was KASMA. I don't know why that makes me feel better about it, but it does. I don't know if I'll need equipment. I can probably just bum rush it and make it... It won't be tricky having no weapon, but that might not be the worst thing in the world. So we can sneak around through the command center to get to the labs. You don't have to worry about fighting the land shark, the moon shark. The moon shark will not be an issue. As long as you can just run.
Warning, due to a
Hazardous atmosphere conditions.
Storm conditions. Please secure a breathing apparatus and remain indoors until the issue is resolved.
Switch to not Phantom Genesis. Psychoshock. Alright. Because to get to the portal is easy enough to do. You just need to dedicate some time to Claire and Joan to hack it. And then you can actually do it. The trick is doing the hacking. I know you're there. Also, you really can't do anything about it. First, let's verify that the power is set where it's supposed to be. The labs have power. That's what I want to see. Although... And with Riley, we will head to the labs. It'll be more or less a rush just to get to her suite and do the consciousness upload, because now we have all that preparation done for it. It doesn't take very long. Let's wrap this up. We can start planning our route for the finale and then start working towards that tomorrow. Or not tomorrow, next week.
Attention everyone. We have a very special announcement from our facility director. This is Director Riley Yu.
These delay loops really do help.
To authorize our new skills sharing initiative. If you're selected, it means you have an important ability we'd like to capture and share with your colleagues.
And so far, so good. Dodged most of the fights up till this point. There's probably going to be one up here.
Captain Delgado, please report
That's
to the labs
fine.
for Connectome update. And congratulations.
Alright.
Possible echo. On the radar. Contact. Visual contact.
I think this suite is supposed to be safe. I can't be sure of that, so it's going to have to move quickly.
Before you launch that operator, I need you to take one last precaution. You have the emulation tech Morgan was tinkering with. Use it. Copy yourself. I know it seems morbid, but we can't shrink from the reality that you might not make it off the moon. This will ensure at least something is left of our family. No one else is equipped to deal with what's coming. I'm putting Talos 1 in the dark after this. You won't be able to reach me. Hopefully, we'll see each other Earthside. Goodbye, cousin.
All right.
Firing angle 0.
Warning. Vital.
What?
Personality capture and emulation.
I'm not cussing invincible? Oh, bullshit. That's okay. I think we've got what we need. So... let's go over the plan so that we're prepared for next week, which looks like it should be the finale. So next week we're going to have to do this with some degree of precision to make sure we do it within the time for the run. So to unlock the portal, we need Joan to repair it and Claire to hack the terminal so that the volunteer can go in and actually use it to unlock his story mission. Once we do that, well, first off, let's figure out which escape route Claire and Joan will use, because one of them has to use the escape pod. I'll probably end up being Claire, because Claire can do that pretty quickly. And Joan has piloting already, so she should use the shuttle. So, step 1, Claire, hack the terminal for the Mimic portal, and then escape through the escape pod. Step 2 is to go in as Joan and repair the Mimic portal and escape through the shuttle. And while we're doing that, step 3 will be then to use the volunteer to enter the Mimic portal, and that will be his escape. That will unlock a story mission, which we can do as the last thing we do for the KASMA orders. Step 4 will be to escape with Riley Yu through the consciousness upload. And that leaves the mass driver with Bhatia in step 5. So while we're doing the first 4 steps, we're going to hopefully, during the first 4 steps, preload the Mule operator with 5 food, 5 drink, and a container of anti-rads, so that by the time we even start as Bhatia, we have all the materials we need to escape through the mass driver. And that will be the game plan for the final escape. I think that makes sense. And then once we do that, we reset the simulation, having unlocked 2 of these last objectives, and then we will get the last order complete by completing the volunteer storyline. And that should wrap up the run. That should wrap up Prey Mooncrash, and then afterwards, the following week, we can start Deathloop. I think that's the game plan. Because I should have enough points to give Joan the repair skill she needs, while still having some left over to kit out with a pistol and a couple of weapons for my crew to defend themselves. Actually, I might want to... Maybe I start with Joan to get her the neuromod she needs, and then we can go from there. And then do Claire second. And use the escape for her with the points that we will earn off Joan for her escape attempt. Alright, so we start with Joan, repair, escape through shuttle. Claire, hack, escape through escape pods. Andreas escapes through the Mimic Portal, which we will unlock thanks to Claire and Joan's combined efforts. Riley through consciousness upload, and then finish it off with Batia doing the Mass Driver, because he has the most health and the best weaponry, which will give him the best odds of escaping through the Mass Driver, because the rest of the escape routes don't require as much combat as his route does. The Mass Driver's route does. There's too much that could go wrong. So having him starting with the propulsion system and having the most health makes that his ideal escape route. All right, that's the plan. And on next Sunday, we will follow through with that plan and wrap up Prey Mooncrash. Having said that, in closing, wear your mask, social distance, wash your hands, get your vaccine and your booster shot. I qualified for mine. If you got your vaccine within 2 months or more, if it's been more than 2 months since you got your vaccine, you qualify for a booster shot. I recommend you do that. When I did mine, I got a discount on my groceries. If for nothing else, do it to get a little extra profit. Black Lives Matter, Trans Lives Matter, stop Asian hate, and all lives cannot matter until minority lives matter. Have a lovely evening. I will see all of you next time when we finish out Prey Mooncrash. Good night.